Good morning, YouTube family. Virginia Country Boy here with a long overdue update video of what used to be my my self-watering pop bottle garden. What you're looking at here now are some of the fruits of my labor that were in the pop bottle garden, and I've also got some additions here. Let me start over here first and see if I can make this video make sense to you. The plant on the end there, with the vine climbing all the way up the window, that's a recent addition. That is my mint plant. I bought that at a local grocery store. It wasn't much to it. It was about to die off. I just simply bought it home, watered it, and set it up here where it could get some good sunlight, and it's basically taken off. Sorry about that. That dying branch that you see there is a part of a potato that I planted in that cup down there. That was just an experiment. I'm kind of new at all of this stuff, and I wanted to see something green, and I know my grandmother always did with her sweet potatoes and had vines all over the place. So again, that's just an experiment. There's actually another potato trying to grow down in that water. All it is water and a ton of roots down there, but that's my potato. In addition, and I'd like to thank Donna over at Rainbow Gardens for this one, that is a lemongrass plant. Actually, it's two of them there. I bought those at my local Asian market. Let me get back here a little bit. And basically set them in water. And they have now, if I can back up here without tripping, they have now started to take off. So I'll get a little bit closer here. Sorry for the camera work here. You know I'm not a pro at this, but that green that you see coming up out of there, that's all new growth. And on the other one, if I get a little bit closer to that one, I hope the sun's not blinding you guys. That's new growth also, all originating from two stalks of lemongrass. I really look forward to this rooting and being able to plant it out on the deck here, part of my container garden, and taking advantage of that and cooking some of the wonderful recipes that Donna shares with all of us. This is my last batch of Italian salad mix. It's kind of overgrown there a little bit. Some of it's browning off. I haven't been keeping up with my watering like I should, but I think I can salvage something out of that, and I hope to make a new video here soon showing another fresh salad. Over here, there's one of my little pride and joys here. This is my first jalapeno plant. My first jalapenos. Check these out, guys. I've got 4 good-sized jalapeno peppers growing on this rascal. And I am not sure if I'm going to make a salsa with them or just eat them fresh, raw. I like spicy, not too spicy, but I might take a chance and just eat them raw. This, I don't know if you can see it that well or not. It's kind of in the shade. This here is a piece of rosemary that I bought at my local grocery store, organic rosemary. All I did was root it. Once it started growing roots, I stuck it down inside some potting mix, which is what you see in this little tinfoil tray here. And it's starting to take off. And I love rosemary. I do a lot of cooking with, make a lot of chicken dishes with the rosemary. The onions that you see here, these were all re-rooted also. Seen a lot of videos of people that buy fresh onions at the grocery store, cut off the bottoms and plant them in soil. And that's the result. That's my little experiment. And those little rascals there have just kind of taken off. This little plant back here in the back that you see, this is one of the original plants that I put in my pop bottle garden. Believe it or not, that is a cabbage of some sort. I forgot the name of it, but I don't think it's going to hit. I just, it's green, it's still trying, so I'm going to leave it there and kind of see what happens here. Next, if I can hold this up where you guys can see it, this is the bottom of a water bottle. I cut off the top, put some water down in here, and You're probably not going to be able to see this that well. I'm going to set it down here for a minute. I've got a mixture of herbs in here, and this is a tomato plant that's rooted. That was a sucker that I took off. I think there's a few more suckers down in here. This is some cilantro that I recently put in there. It started dying off, but it is trying to come back, thank goodness. Let's see here. What else? I've got some dill. That's been in there for a while. It started dying off, but it looks like it's trying to rebound and come back. So I'm glad for that. Let me turn it around here a little bit. Somewhere in here, I have got some tarragon. I believe that's one of the leaves right there of the tarragon. I love tarragon. As a matter of fact, tarragon and rosemary are two of my favorite herbs. So that is some tarragon, and I'm rooting all this. I need to go ahead and take that stuff out and transplant it. I recently bought this little planter right here at Walmart not too long ago. I've got some potting mix, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this up here and go ahead and transplant a lot of these things here. So that's a quick look at what's on that table. Now I'm going to swing over and show you my pride and joy. Now this is going to look a little funky here. Let me back up here a little bit. First thing you're going to probably notice is that garden hose laying up there, and you're going to wonder what the heck is that up there for. These tomato plants that you're looking at here are the original tomato plants that I had in my self-watering pot bottle garden. And I planted them from seed, little old cheap seeds I got at my local dollar store here. And when I transplanted them, they had really gotten kind of leggy. And as you see, you know, the vines were growing and they just kind of went crazy and all wonky. And I moved them from off of, I don't know if you can see through that window or not. There's a little porch out there overlooking the pond that's green porched. When it got cold, I moved them inside, and I could not get them to stand up straight. And I was worried about breaking that vine, so I grabbed the first thing I could, which was that coiled up hose there, and I stuck it up there to keep the plant alive, and it seems to work. Looks like, you know what, kind of, you know, funky, but it is what it is. That blue bag there, what I did when I transplanted everything from a pop bottle garden, this is a Walmart bag. I'm using Larry Hall's advice. This is what I'm using as a self-watering grow bag. There's nothing down in there other than potting mix and water. This is the same container base that I used for the self-watering garden pot bottle. I get it right here in a minute. The self-watering pot bottle garden. This is the same container that I put the water in. I just took the lid off, put a grow bag down in there, put my transplants in there, and they have taken off now. I want you to look at it. This is my pride and joy here. I am so tickled. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try to get in on it. This is the first time that I have ever grown tomatoes on my own. Now, my grandparents used to grow them. My mother used to grow them. These are little cherry tomatoes. I'm trying to look through the leaves here and find them. You can see them little red orbs in here where they're finally starting to ripen up. I tasted one the other day, and oh my God. Even this one of the smaller ones, going around here trying to find some other, pardon the camera work here. I'm just trying to find you some good looking tomatoes, guys. Look at those little guys, nice and plump. They're getting red, getting plenty of sun here, plenty of water. But let's sneak in there. There's some more. Oh, come on, babies, y'all do your thing. Like I said, I tasted one not too long ago, and as small as it was, there was so much flavor in that litty bitty old tomato that compared to a tomato the size of my fist that I buy at my local grocery store, they taste like cardboard now. These things are just so full of flavor. I'm going to try to get a peek down under here. Sorry about the work, guys. Oops, hold on. There's a peek. There's a peek. Look at those guys. Look at those guys. And I'm going to do another follow-up video here pretty soon and make another salad. And look at those guys. Oh, man, look at those guys. I'm going to make another salad using these tomatoes and the last of my Italian mix there. I transplanted a total of 5 plants from my pot bottle garden. 4 in this container right here, and 2 are in this container. Now, I don't know if you noticed or not. I'm going to make a quick observation here. This grow bag, I put potting mix in, okay? And this is the growth that I got from potting mix. I think it was a Miracle Grow name brand potting mix, and these plants really took off. This little bag over here, this is a separate container, and you probably can't see down there, it's pretty dark. This bag is nothing more than compost, okay, that I also bought at my